Hi everyone, this is Michael. I'm going live to quickly talk about some of the most frequent questions I get asked by fellow HR specialists or talent acquisition managers or recruiters who consider joining the training. So my colleagues and I receive some of these questions via email, sometimes on Facebook, and I have a list of these questions right now here. So let me explain you our thoughts even behind. Okay, so first the question is, do I get a replay? So if you are also concerned about missing one or two of these live training sessions, well, of course you will get a replay. Also last time when I organized it in November, someone just missed the session and she messaged me, hey Michael, I missed the session today, can you please share me the replay quickly? And boom, I send it right away via email. So no worries, I know life is busy, so even if now you may say like, hey, I'll join it, and then next week on Tuesday you may not have time to join it, I'll share a replay with you. Okay, second question people ask me is how much time does it actually take to go through the content? And I mean, in the past, I have created this really huge library of content because I thought that, the more content, the better, which eventually turned out not to be true because it's really easy to get overwhelmed with everything, right? So I streamlined it and I created this a little intense training, but at the same time, it's not too long. So it's just 3 days. It's just 2 sessions every day, which you can probably do it, right? And then there is a follow-up training happening just online. You can watch some of those videos if you'd like. If you'd like to go deeper in any of those directions, feel free to, right? So it takes about 9 hours, 8-9 hours to join that training or watch replays during a weekend. And then if you'd like to go deeper, if you'd like to get the certification, well, then you spend additional probably 10 hours going through the content. But again, like I can create content just for 15 minutes, but it will not teach you much, right? Like sometimes we really need to go deeper through the really learn it within 15 minutes, right? And I've been in IT for about 15 years, so some of these I just remember. But if you have not worked in IT, then you just need to spend a few more hours learning about this. Okay, so it's about 8-9 hours when we have the call, when I walk you through these steps. And during these 9 hours, we cover lots of really important strategies and terminology and tactics and different roles. So that actually brings me to the question number 3. So someone just asked, what skills will I actually learn in this training? And I would say 2 really important skills are at the core of this training. So the first one is analyzing job requirements, IT job requirements, because they are so vague, there are so many different terms, it could be a little overwhelming, right? So we are going to go through several job requirements. I have it probably somewhere here. Well, this is one of the workbooks. You can see here Java backend engineer. So I explain what I see here written. I mean, through my IT lenses, right? Like what can I read between the lines? And there is a little cheat sheet here. So this is what we are going to practice, and I'm going to explain some of these terms, etc. Okay. So this is one skill, super important if you interact with hiring managers. If you need to get more clients on board, this is the must-have skill. And the second one that I would highlight is actually not analyzing, but screening IT candidates. So I'm now thinking about a few candidates, a few profiles, a few resumes where we can ask those candidates. So for this, I have the other workbook prepared. So here is, for example, a candidate CV, so a CTO, sample profile, resume, and a few questions that I would ask the candidate. What tools, what languages, what frameworks does the person use? What would I ask during a screening or interview call, and a little mind map. So again, this is important skill if you need to interact with IT candidates, because you can ask better questions. Okay, so these two I would highlight, but we are going to go through a lot, obviously. Number 4, someone was just sending an email to our sales team asking about the price, like the price a little too high. So what we actually came up with is to create a new offer, actually without printed materials, because it takes some time and money on our end to ship those materials, like these workbooks and the mind maps and whatnot. So we are now creating a new offer without printed materials, just digital stuff that you can print yourself. Like if you have a printer at home, you just print it yourself and you save money. So that's why we'll be able to decrease the price for this new ticket by about $50, which takes to print out the stuff and ship overseas. So we are going to have a new ticket available for only 147 euros on our website in a while. Okay, so this would help those who probably are concerned a little more about the money. And I know it's difficult times, right? It's probably some of you are in a situation when you have less clients, less jobs you are working on. So this could also help you if you can print it out yourself, or just go somewhere outside and print it out in a shop or somewhere. Okay, so the question number 5 was regarding other currencies. Do we support other currencies? Like, of course we do support other currencies. We support lots of currencies because we use Stripe, which is one of the mainstream payment gateways, and they support pretty much all the currencies. You see prices in euros on our website, but you can use any online card and it will be just charged properly. There is also one exception. We also have a different checkout form with Indian rupees, so you can also use it, and we will charge you directly in Indian rupees, so you don't pay any exchange rate fees or what. Okay, question number 6. I'm concerned about, oh my gosh, now I cannot read it. I just wrote it down and I cannot read it. I'm concerned about, okay, so we'll just skip this question. What if I miss a session? Number 8, assessment in advance. There is actually assessment in advance, and someone was just asking the other day if they are supposed to take the assessment prior to the training or during the training. So it's actually better if you do it before the training, so we save time during the class itself. Okay, so fill it in, and then during the training we are just going to look at results. Number 9, do I get mind maps too? Yes, you get all my mind maps. Like, this is my favorite product and actually the best selling product in our shop. Like, all these mind maps you will get if you join this training. You will get it, actually you can also get it shipped, because there is something into having it on your desk, right? You can just anytime open it up before your call with a hiring manager or a candidate. You can just quickly look up the terminology. It's super helpful. But as I just mentioned a while ago, we are creating this special offer for you guys who just don't want to have this printed and you are a little more concerned about the cost. So you will still get it, but you will get it in a digital form, and then you can print it out yourself if you'd like, or just keep the PDF version. Number 10, do I get also the other ebooks? Yes, you also get other ebooks. Like, this is the ebook that focuses on interview skills, the IT terminology essential in this sense, and there is another one that focuses on the job requirements, how to analyze job requirements, etc. Okay, so you will get both ebooks, no printed, but you will get ebooks. Both have about 30-40 pages, so it's not it's just what it is. It's a workbook that you can you can go through different CVs, different JDs, see some terminology, learn it, and then off you go to better recruitment, fill more IT vacancies. Okay, so if you are a recruiter who would like to fill in more vacancies, if you'd like to get better at recruitment, if you'd like to hire more developers, software professionals, this may be great training for you, because we are going to cover exactly the whole recruitment process. Okay, so this is it. I wanted to cover all the FAQs, which I did, except the one that I cannot read now when I was just writing it down. Yeah, sorry about this one. I probably will find it later somewhere in Evernote or elsewhere. Okay, so wrapping it up here, if you guys would like to join the training, just go to training.geekrecruiters.com and join my next training. We are going to send you all these materials in a PDF form. If you'd like to receive it printed, get the ticket that will include printed materials. And I'm looking forward to interacting with you during a training session already next week on December 8th, December 9th, and December 10th. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you inside.